No one will save you. No One Will Save You is a new sci-fi horror movie that a lot of people have been talking about, and I'm glad it was added to the list last minute this year. I mean, I know I would have seen it regardless, but doesn't mean it would have gotten its own video review. Let's get spooky without spoilers. No One Will Save You is an alien home invasion movie.
Go on.
That's it.
I honestly love the idea of taking two overdone concepts and mashing them together to see if it works, and in my humble opinion, it works here. Now, I wouldn't go as far as to say that the movie is perfect, because it's not. However, it hits all the marks. Does the movie scare you? Sometimes. Yeah, it does. Does it have a likable protagonist? Yeah, she's really resourceful. Are there good monsters? Yeah, I liked them. And not to spoil anything, because I said I wouldn't, but there are a few things that happened in the movie that reminded me of one of my favorite games of all time. And if you find yourself in front of another species not of this world, try doing this. Might save your life. Also, the main actress is played by Bryn Adams. If you're a fan of sitcoms, you might know her from Last Man Standing.
Get out!
Good talk.
She is really good in this flick, and this is a challenging role because she is pretty much the only character and she's really limited with her dialogue, so good on her for pulling it off, which I think for the most part, she does. Now to properly prep y'all for this flick, I do have to go over some things that weren't done very well but are a key part of the story. This is a quiet movie, like there is less dialogue than Drive. I would say it's even quieter than Only God Forgives, but the less said about that movie the better.
Somebody help me!
At times, the quietness of this movie felt forced. There definitely were times where people should have been talking, but the scriptwriters kept saying, "Nope, shut your holes, we're being artsy here." Since this is a minimal cast and a minimal plot, it's easy for the movie to feel like it's dragging, and there were some spots where it did feel like it was dragging a bit. Easy way they could have fixed that is to shave down the runtime and cut some parts out, which could have easily been done here. There is a lot that goes on here, and it wouldn't be that hard to cut some of it out to help out with the pacing. If you're really into movies, I think you'll really like this one, and if you're more of a casual fan of flicks, especially horror flicks, you may not be a fan of it. And looking at the reviews on Google, Rotten Tomatoes, and the whatnot, it seems like there is a decent divide, making it a love it or hate it kind of flick. I would say it's one of the better movies that I've seen this year so far. Also, a fun question: if you were an alien species and came to another planet, and your whole species followed your strategy, how would you do it? Why would you do it? Survival? Curiosity? Expansion? Also, let me know what you all think of this movie if you happen to have seen it on Hulu or by any other means. Don't worry, I won't tell anyone. Tomorrow for Halloween, we are topping off the season with an oldie, Return of the Living Dead.
The dead have risen from the grave.
Mister, there's 100 of those things out there.
How many did you say?
100?